Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing today? We are live once again. Live from Charlotte in North Carolina. How are you guys doing today? Can you guys hear me or see me? I should be already live, I think, right? So let me see. Yeah, we should be streaming already, right? I don't know why my stream lags this much. Yeah, I'm live. There you go. Welcome back. What a day in the markets, guys. And tomorrow we have monthly options expiration. So the fun might last until tomorrow. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know what stocks you guys want me to go over. In the meantime, I am going to make a brief summary of what happened today in the markets and what you guys think about Tesla. That stock is dead. Dead. It died. That's it. Get over it. Is any of you interested in buying the Tesla dip? Will Tesla trend up leading into earnings and then sell off as it normally does? I don't know, Scott. Welcome back. Hi, Scott. Hi, Bianca. Caterpillar. Yeah, I mean, that is going to be the very first stock that I am going to go over. By the way, guys, I am having a very busy day. I usually stream for you guys on Thursdays for something like an hour and 10 minutes. Today, the stream is going to have to be a bit shorter than usual because I'm super busy today. So, very positive day in the markets today, guys. And why? Well, because the Russell 2000 went up. That is a very positive factor for the markets in general terms. The Russell went up today 0.55%. The Nasdaq, led by Taiwan Semiconductor, which went on a tear today. They posted earnings today pre-market. I took a look at the report, and the report was decent. We are still seeing declining revenue growth year over year in the case of TSM, but they posted an upbeat guidance, and the markets loved it. And SMH went on a tear, NVIDIA went on a tear, Super Microcomputer is flying after hours. It is trading at, I don't know, like $330. That was one of the stocks that I traded today. AMD hit a brand new 52-week high. So the Nasdaq and the Nasdaq 100, for that matter, were helped a lot by ship stocks. They went on a tear today. So the Nasdaq went up 1.35%, the Dow went up 0.54%, and the S&P 500 went up 0.88%. In general terms, guys, we had a very positive day when it comes to the breadth of the markets. So today we had 6,909 stocks going up and 5,110 stocks going down. So a very positive day out there. Throughout this week, we were seeing a very negative breadth with the markets at some point going higher. When I say going higher or going up, I am talking about the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100, but they were being led, by the big tech stocks, the Microsofts of the world and the Nvidias of the world and so forth. But today, that wasn't the case. We had a very positive day. Tomorrow, anything can happen. Again, we have a monthly options expiration. You guys need to understand that tomorrow is a day in which the market makers move the tape up and down in order to try to shake off most of the call options or call option and put option holders which contracts expire tomorrow. So you guys can expect some sort of, roller coaster ride. But don't worry about the markets. I am going to be very active on Discord, letting you guys know the most important areas of interest. But that is something that you need to keep in mind when it comes to tomorrow's trading session. Weird stuff happens sometimes when we have OPEX, monthly options expiration. If we take a look at the sectors of the markets, take a look. Technology was the best performing sector today. It went up 2%, followed by industrials, up 1.35%. Communication services went up 1.21%. Consumer discretionary went up 0.57%. This is a bit weird. I mean, Amazon should have had a very positive day. You guys know that when it comes to consumer discretionary, the most important, let's say the most important stocks within that sector are Amazon and Tesla. Tesla got killed today once again. Tesla had a very negative close today. But despite the fact that Tesla didn't have a good day, the sector in which Tesla trades in went up. So that implies, let me double check on that. I would like to tell you guys. Let me take a look at Amazon. Amazon, should have had a good day today. Yes, it went up 1.18%. That's the reason why consumer discretionary went up, despite the fact that Tesla is lagging as of now. Then we find materials up 0.32%, the financial sector up 0.16%, and then in negative territory, we can see healthcare. Most of the healthcare stocks got killed today, guys, because of Humana. I think that Humana either posted earnings or they lowered guidance. I don't remember exactly what happened over there, but most of the insurance companies and health insurance companies got killed. Humana, United Health, and so forth. So healthcare closed in negative territory, but way off the lows. So they ended up buying the dip on healthcare stocks. Consumer staples went down 0.11%. Energy went down 0.16%. Real estate went down 0.65%. And the worst performing sector today was utilities. This is a sector that is very sensitive to yields. And the 10-year treasury yield ended up going up today 0.93%. That is the reason why both real estate and utilities went down today. These two sectors are very, but very sensitive to yields. So when yields go up, when I say yields, guys, I am talking about TNX. That's a positive sign in order to short real estate stocks and utilities stocks. So there you go. That's pretty much a brief summary of what happened throughout today's trading session. Tesla, guys. So let's get straight to the point. Take a look. Tesla posts earnings next week on Wednesday, if I remember correctly. That's on the, let me see, on the 24th. So that's Wednesday, after hours. First of all, don't gamble on earnings. You guys know that that's like, a very important rule that any market participant should follow. Okay, so don't gamble on earnings. If you ask me, and this is a stock that I know very well, I am not optimistic at all when it comes to that report, because Tesla has been cutting the prices of their cars in a very aggressive way. Okay, so the most important metric for Tesla is the automotive gross margin. And I don't think, I could be mistaken, but I don't think that the automotive gross margin is going to look positive next week. Okay, but aside from that, what do you guys see over here? Tesla went down today 1.70% and it closed the trading session at $211.88. This is a major downtrend. Tesla is trading as of now below the 100-day moving average, below the 200-day moving average, and on top of that, over here, we can see a declining 5-day moving average. The stock of this company is under the total control of sellers. Very ugly looking chart, but aside from that, and this is a level that we have been talking about on Discord and also on my live streams on multiple occasions. Take a look at this white line that you guys can see over here. This one. This is an in-court volume weighted average price line that comes from last year's low. It is signaling as of now $212. Tesla closed today's trading session below this level. This was a very ugly close. Terrible. What kind of beer did you drink? I mean, all of them earn. All of them, for the most part. Yeah. All of them. Yeah. I love most beers out there. Okay. Circling back to Tesla. This was a very ugly close, guys. If the bulls fail at recapturing $212 tomorrow, we might see Tesla paying a visit down to the next foreseeable area of possible support near $204. So it is extremely important for the bulls to recover or to recapture $212 and start to consolidate above that level. And mind you guys, and again in regular market conditions, and you guys know that I day traded Tesla yesterday when we saw the first test of this anchor volume weighted average price line that comes from last year's low. If the trading session opens in positive territory when it comes to the SPY and the Qs and stuff like that, and I see Tesla consolidating above $1,212, I mean, I am going to be more likely than not buying Tesla calls in order to play the bounce. However, on the flip side, Tesla opens the trading session below $212, and I notice that the bulls are unable to burst above $212. So if I notice that the bulls are unable in order to recapture this level at around $1,212, I might be shorting Tesla, guys, and getting Tesla puts. A very ugly looking short. You have to be careful here, guys. Very, but very careful, because take a look at this, guys. I am going to ask you something. Take a look at the technical chart of Tesla. Look. Okay? This is a downtrend. Let's reconcile this technical chart of Tesla with other technical charts of the Magnificent Seven. NVIDIA. What do you guys see in the case of NVIDIA? An uptrend above all the moving averages. Perfect. Let's take a look at Apple. Let's take a look at Apple. What do you guys see over here? This is also an uptrend. And obviously Apple was upgraded today, and Bank of America raised its price target up to $225. They were pumping Apple, but whatever. Aside from that, what do you guys see over here? We have an uptrend. Apple, thanks to the very positive day that it had today, was able to burst above all the moving averages, and as of now, we are seeing over here, and as of today's close, a higher high. This is an uptrend. Good. Let's go ahead and take a look at Microsoft, Mr. Softy. What do you guys see over here? An uptrend. Microsoft actually hit today a brand new all-time high. Let's go ahead and take a look at Meta. What do you guys see over here? A beautiful uptrend above all the moving averages, upward sloping 200 DMA, upward sloping 100 DMA, upward sloping 5 DMA. Nothing to complain about Meta's technical chart. Let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon. What do you guys see over here? Clear uptrend above all the moving averages. And the same goes in the case of Google McGoogle. Take a look. What do you guys see over here? My question, and please answer my question on the live chat. What is the Tesla technical chart saying, guys? Why is Tesla in a downtrend? So what's the message of that is delivering the net aggregate opinion of the markets? Why is this stock getting killed, whereas the other Magnificent Seven look super bullish? And why do I say this, guys? Because you know that Tesla has a bunch of cheerleaders that buy Tesla stock because Tesla's the future, bro. Tesla's going to change the world, bro. Just buy Tesla, bro. Tesla's going to the moon, bro. Elon is a genius, bro. This is a buy the deep opportunity, bro. Haven't you heard that before? And that's bullshit. there is something wrong going on with this company. Obviously, Elon isn't like by the elites. Come on, Aaron. I mean, I respect your opinion, but obviously, guys, there is something wrong going on with this company because it is getting killed. The commercial execution of Tesla cannot sustain the current valuation of this stock. However, since this company has a bunch of cheerleaders, because Tesla doesn't have investors, this company has cheerleaders of both Elon and Tesla. So they might end up buying the dip. However, I need to see buyers showing some sort of strength before I jump into this trade. As I just told you guys, this level around $212 is extremely critical. If the bulls of Tesla or the cheerleaders of Tesla are unable to recapture $212 in the upcoming trading sessions, you can mark my words. This is good night Irene for Tesla. Unless, I don't know, maybe Elon can, pull a rabbit out of the hat next Wednesday, which I don't think is going to be the case. I am very skeptical when it comes to the next earnings report of Tesla. So in the case of Tesla, and let me take a look at the market structure of Tesla, guys. Tesla, there you go. Look. Let me see. Take a look. I mean, here we have some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. So this is a market structure chart, guys. What do we have here? What do you guys can see over here? On top of this chart, you guys can see the demand or buyers. And at the bottom of this chart, you guys can see the supply or sellers. So we have a decline in demand. Okay, so buyers are walking away from Tesla. Obviously, we can see this stock trading below the moving averages. We can see a downward sloping 5-day moving average. 5-day moving average. It is a very ugly looking chart. However, take a look at the supply or sellers. The supply is starting to decrease, and as of now, it is a bit below average. When I say the average, I am talking about this dotted line, this kind of dotted line that you guys can see over here. This is a light at the end of the tunnel. This market structure sentiment chart is showing me that we might be about to see sellers exhaustion over here. So keep an eye on 12,000. I mean, any Tesla bull would say 12,000. Just wait 1 year. We're heading to the moon, bro. Tesla is the future, bruh. Buy Tesla stock, bruh. Okay, but again, if Tesla can consolidate above $1,212, I am a call option buyer over here in regular market conditions. So let's see what happens, guys. Tesla is at a crossroad over here, for real. This is a very important moment for Tesla. And when it comes to the earnings report, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, Elon is a pumper. Maybe he will figure out the way to pump up the stock. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So is Tesla being sold and the others being bought? Correct, Scott. Exactly. And you need to ask yourself that. So do you guys believe, let me ask you something. Do you guys believe that you are smarter than the markets? Do you guys believe that you are smarter than most of the market participants? Because that's what the net aggregate opinion of the markets is about, guys. It's about thinking, okay, I like the stock. I like Elon. I like Tesla stock. Tesla is the future, bro. Okay, perfect. But you need to ask yourself, why are the other 6 stocks going higher and this stock is going down? When supposedly Tesla belongs to the Magnificent Seven. So am I smarter than the others? Is this really a buy the dip opportunity? This downtrending stock? So in my opinion, and if you guys are new to the markets, you need to respect the net aggregated opinion of the markets. The markets are, when it comes to individual stocks, guys, the markets are usually very efficient, discounting either upcoming bad news or upcoming good news. And if we take a look at this technical chart, the markets are telling us that bad things are coming up for Tesla. We'll see if they are right or not. But you need to respect the net aggregate opinion of the markets. That's my advice. Okay, Caterpillar, the industrial sector. I think that Caterpillar, guys, it went up today. Good. It got killed today, guys, because we had some macro bullshit report coming out from China, the GDP report or whatever bullshit they posted. Who believes in macro stuff that comes from China, guys? Comes out from China. I mean, whatever. I don't even believe the macro stuff that we get from the US. Go figure. Chinese macroeconomic data. But yeah, this company has exposure to China, so it got killed today. But today they ended up buying the dip. So Caterpillar went up today 1.17%, and it closed the trading session at $281.90. Would I trade Caterpillar? I would like to see CAT, guys, recapturing this 5-day moving average. By the way, let me emphasize my moving averages, guys. The red moving average that you guys can see over here is the 200-day moving average, 200 DMA. The blue line is the 100 DMA, 100-day moving average. And this white line that you guys can see over here is the 5-day, okay? And the pink line is the 20-day. So I would like to see the bulls or the buyers showing more strength by bursting above $285 5-day moving average. That, by the way, happens to coincide with a previous support back from late December and also with a previous resistance back from early September. A process of consolidation of CAT slightly above 285. Let's say that I see CAT closing candles slightly above 286, $286.50-ish. If that were the case, we have unfinished business up to $296. This is a previous resistance back from early November. Back from a few days ago. So let's say that we take this trade, guys, from $287-ish up to $295. This could represent a 2.50% profit trade. But in my opinion, you need to wait for buyers in order to show more strength. Because today we saw some sort of unacceptable reversal after this stock got killed yesterday, because CAT wanted to see more strength by bursting above the 5-day moving average over here. Let me take a look at the market structure of CAT. Let me see if we see something meaningful over here. Eli Lilly, my thesis is a consolidation. That one got killed today, guys, by the way. I was taking a look at Lilly, yeah. Alrighty, take a look at the market structure of Caterpillar. This market structure looks positive, guys. The demand, or buyers, remember, demand on top of this chart is starting to rise, and the supply is decreasing and below average. So, above 285, I think that this stock is a buy, pretty much. Eli Lilly. Now, I have some Adobe. Let me try to go over the stocks that you guys are requesting according to the order of your requests. So Adobe went down today slightly, not much, 0.40%, and it closed the trading session at $593.70. This is a good looking short, guys. Nothing to complain about. Pretty much above all the moving averages. Upward sloping 200 DMA, upward sloping 100 DMA. Take a look at how the bulls have defended tooth and nail, guys. This 100-day moving average, this this blue line. Take a look, guys. We saw a test of this 100 DMA back in late October. It was a successful test. This moving average ended up acting as support, and Adobe bounced back up from it. And then a few days ago, a few trading sessions ago, we saw another test of the 100-day moving average, and this moving average acted as support to the penny o'clock. Take a look, guys. Near $563. So Today the bulls closed the trading session slightly below this 5-day moving average, so slightly below $596-ish. So ideally, if I were thinking about taking this trade, I would like to see Adobe consolidating slightly above $596. I use the 5-day moving average a lot, guys, in order to make trading decisions. A lot, as you guys can see. This is some sort of guide for me in order to make trading decisions. So let's say that Adobe consolidates slightly above $595. If that were the case, we have unfinished business, so we have a potential gap to the upside up to $613. $613 happens to be a previous resistance back from mid-December of last year. So say that we start a trade, we open a trade near $597 up to $613. This would be a 3% profit trade, guys. Nothing to sneeze at. Very good looking chart for Adobe. Let me take a look at the market structure of good old Adobe. Let me see if I see any meaningful imbalance between the demand and the supply. Take a look, guys. The demand is through the roof, but the supply is also rising and about to surpass the demand. So be careful here. In order to go long Adobe, guys, you necessarily need to see consolidation slightly above $596, $597 approximately. Alrighty, Apple. How do you like them apples, guys? Okay, when Apple went on a tear today, 3.26%, and it closed the trading session at $188.63. Not a problem. We are here to help. Okay, guys, today we saw a massive push to the upside thanks to the upgrade from BOFA, from Bank of America. A big day for the bulls here, guys. They managed to recapture all the moving averages, and they closed the trading session slightly, a bit below the 20-day moving average, this pink line that you guys can see over here, and they ended up making a brand new higher high. Very bullish price action for Apple here, no doubt about it. Remember, tomorrow we have monthly options expiration. Those are days in which weird stuff could happen, but I am a call option buyer over here, guys. If Apple opens the trading session tomorrow slightly above $189, so any process of consolidation slightly above $189 could be signaling that the bulls are gathering momentum in order to fill the next potential gap to the upside up to $193. $193 happens to be a previous resistance back from late November. If we were able to take this trade from $189 up to $193, this could represent a 2% profit trade. Very good job for the bulls over here, guys. No doubt about it. Let me see if I have any AV web, guys, in the case of Apple that could be worth pointing out. Let me see, Apple. I also use a lot, guys, anchored volume weighted average price lines. And take a look, guys. Take a look at this AV web. Wow, the bulls today scored big time in the case of Apple. This AV web, guys, this anchored volume weighted average price lines comes from the last earnings report of Apple. So the average market participant that opened a position way back then when Apple posted its last earnings report, as of now, has an average price. An average price of, guess what, guys? $187. There are no accidents nor coincidences. How about this, guys? Huh? How do you like them apples? So this is a ultra critical level for Apple, guys. Somewhere between 186, 187. Any process of consolidation of Apple slightly above 187, say, let's just round it up, is super bullish and might be signaling that we have $193 coming up sooner rather than later, I would say. Let me take a look at the market structure of good old Apple. AAPL. There you go. Let's see. Okay. So the demand collapsed, guys, not a long ago, but now it is starting to rise. Take a look. So buyers are stepping in once again, and the supply is also rising, but the fact that the demand is starting to rise again, and on top of that, we had Bank of America pumping up the stock, guys, with this crazy price target of $225. Insane. Sorry, guys. So I'm thinking, yeah, I would be a cold buyer over here, guys, of Apple. Above 188, say. That's also a double bottom on Apple. Kind of. And take a look at the red line, guys. The 200-day moving average. Take a look. It acted as support to the penny in early January, and Apple bounced back up from it. Then we saw another retest of the 200-day moving average. This was a few days ago on January 17th. And guess what? It acted as support once again. You guys should use these two moving averages, guys. The 100 and the 200-day. You should. This is just a suggestion, okay? Okay, so let's move on. Eli Lilly. Because I am super busy today, guys. Okay, Lilly went down today 0.88. Let me clear my drawing set. Yeah, I have a bunch of lines over. There you go. Thanks. Okay, so Lilly went down today 0.88%, and it closed the trading session at $623.35. This is a good looking short, guys. I would argue that I don't necessarily like the fact that the bulls weren't able to hold the 5-day moving average today as support, because I am a trader of stocks for the most part that trade above the 5-day moving average. So ideally, and at least from where I sit, I would like to see Lilly recapturing this 5-day moving average, $633. But if that weren't the case, let's say that Lilly keeps pulling back, guys, I would keep an eye on this 20-day moving average, the pink line that you guys can see over there. Take a look at how this 20-day moving average near $600 happens to coincide with a previous resistance back from mid-November. And on top of that, you guys know that fat numbers are very important. So we have the convergence of 3 important levels over here, guys. The 20-day moving average, a former resistance at $603, and on top of that, a fat number at $600. So a pullback of Lilly down to $603. And if I happen to confirm support over there after the fact, once I see Lilly bouncing back up from $603, this would be a trade in which I would be potentially interested in. Or Lilly bursting above $633 and buyers showing strength once again. But this is a good looking short, guys. This is an uptrend. Yeah. Upward sloping 200 DMA, upward sloping 100 DMA. So nothing to complain about Lilly quite yet. Let me see if I can notice any imbalance when it comes to the demand and the supply of Lilly. And take a look, guys. Nothing. Despite the fact that despite the fact that Lilly couldn't hold the 5-day moving average today as support, we still have a demand that is through the roof, a bunch of buyers over here, and the supply seems to be starting to go down. So I think that higher prices are coming up for Lilly if this support of 600, this potential area of support at $603 keeps acting as such, or acts as such if visited. Or let me rephrase that. If Lilly keeps trading above $603, guys, if Lilly keeps trading above $603, I think that we have higher prices coming up for Lilly more likely than not. Alrighty, we have over here ExxonMobil, an oil related stock. Wow, guys, I am not a trader of downtrends. I have nothing constructive to say over here, guys. A major downtrend, below all the moving averages, a downward sloping 5-day moving average. Just stay away from this stock, guys, until buyers show some strength. For me, in order to think about taking a trade on Exxon or with Exxon, I would need to see the bulls recapturing at least the 20-day moving average near $100. Over here we have the convergence of a moving average that, I mean, is going to be signaling a different price, 3 or 4 trading sessions out, obviously, right? But again, if I can see, it is trading at $95. Let's say that tomorrow, I don't know, oil goes up like crazy and ExxonMobil is upgraded or something like that. I don't know. If we happen to see, or if we happen to get a very positive catalyst, in the case of Exxon, and tomorrow or on Monday, I see Exxon recapturing this 20-day moving average. So if I see Exxon trading above $100, which happens to be a former support back from mid-July, I would give it a thought. But this stock is a no touch below $100, guys. Be very careful over here. Very ugly looking chart. Very ugly looking chart. Taiwan Semiconductor. I was able, guys, today to take 2-day trades with TSM. I have the screenshots over here. Take a look. This was a day trade. This was the second day trade that I took. I ended up making over here $210. And this was the first day trade that I took. I ended up making $300. For the most part, TSM saved my day, guys. Yeah. So they posted earnings. Take a look. This stock went on a tear. And TSM ended up going up today 10%, and it closed the trading session at $113. Can TSM keep going higher? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. And take a look at this, guys. The all-time high of TSM is $143. This is the company that is making the AI chips for NVIDIA and for most of the companies that can or that are designing as of now AI chips. Okay, in the case of TSM, we have a geopolitical factor that is very uncomfortable. What do you guys think is going to happen with TSM if China invades Taiwan? It would be a disaster. A disaster. This stock could drop 50% on one single trading session. Easy, no problem. However, if the markets start to consider that the likelihood for China in order to invade Taiwan is very low, or that maybe it isn't actually going to happen, we have a huge upside potential over here, guys. Say from the closing price of today's trading session, $113, up to the all-time high of TSM, this would be a 26% upside potential for TSM. Am I saying that TSM is going to fill this gap? No, I am not saying that. But take a look at the other important, let's say, AI-related stocks. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. New all-time high for NVIDIA. Let's take a look at AMD. Trading at a brand new all-time high. Let's take a look at Broadcom. AVGO. Broadcom is pretty much trading near all-time high. So, the second most important stock, AI related, guys, is Taiwan Semiconductor. So if this AI mania keeps going, guys, which I think that might be the case, this stock is heading to $144, guys, this year. I think this is very possible. Unless you guys know that the geopolitical situation with China, gets worse and stuff like that. That's a very risky factor that anyone that wants to trade or hold TSM shares has to deal with. Okay, but other than that, I think that this stock can keep going higher, no problem. I closed the call options that I just showed you guys today because this push to the upside is a bit extended, guys. So TSM went up today almost 10%. This is a very unusual movement for TSM. And actually, guys, the expected move for today's earnings report was 4%. And TSM, or Taiwan Semiconductor, ended up going up 10%. It doubled the expected move, more than doubled the expected move. So I would like to see some sort of little retracement down to $111, some sort of profit taking over here. And if I see TSM paying a visit down to $111, say tomorrow, guys, or on Monday, you bet I am going to be buying this dip. In regular market conditions, guys, I don't know, maybe if the triple Qs are getting killed and SMH is getting killed and everything is going down and TNX is going higher, I am not going to buy the dip over there, right? But again, in regular market conditions, I am a buyer of the dip of TSM near $111. I think that this AI mania is going to last longer, and I think that this stock is going higher more likely than not. Let me take a look, by the way, at the market structure of TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. Let me see, TSM. The demand is starting to go higher, and the supply is like through the roof. But these market structure charts, guys, are updated every single day, like first thing in the morning. So this market structure of TSM doesn't take into account the reaction of the markets today after this company posted earnings. So I would have to double check on this market structure tomorrow, I guess. So very good looking chart, guys. Give me $111. Give me a tiny pullback in the case of TSM, and I am going all in. All in. Call options of TSM. Okay, guys, I think that we are, there you go, 42 minutes in. I am going to wrap it up here. I have a lot of things to do. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And next Thursday, I am going to make it up for you guys. We can stream for, I don't know, an hour and a half or something like that. But, well, we went over some stocks. And tomorrow, I think that tomorrow we are having some fun, guys, because we have OPEX, monthly options expiration. So thank you very much for coming over. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys on Discord. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Thank you very much. Bye. Take care. Not a problem. Bye. Hey, by the way, before I finish, go to the video. Remember, when I stream, guys, I do it exclusively for you guys. But once I'm done streaming, I post or I release this video openly on my YouTube channel. But the comments that you guys drop on the live chat do not transcend into the, let's say, final video that I am going to be releasing on my YouTube channel. So that's the only favor that I would be asking you. Okay, go to my YouTube channel, drop a comment. That helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm, okay? Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. See you. Go grab a beer.